is my favorite superhero. He's a big favorite. I stated the 90s cartoon was my first time seeing him. I was being a little hasty. I watched Super Friends when I was a little kid. Several actors played Batman over the decades, and many more will play him. I'm going to rank the 6 live-action Batman actors from worst to best with my guest star James Riemer. Take her away.
I guess here would be my rankings as well for ranking all the Batmans. First at dead last would be George Clooney from the Batman and Robin movie because, well, he's playing, it's just a grown Batman in a toy commercial. He doesn't do anything for the role. It's an entire joke. There's no rhyme, reason, or anything about him. It's just, it's like, Batman, it's a giant toy commercial. He doesn't really do anything except crack jokes. Dang, that makes me feel sad now. The next up would have to be Val Kilmer from Batman Forever because while he does still do some jokes, it's at least more better than George Clooney. At least you could tell he tried being Batman a whole lot more. Yep. And then after that would have to be for me Adam West because 60s campy Batman, sure, it worked. It's not a serious one, but it was a good performance. They tried. It felt like a fun blast. Next up would then be Michael Keaton. Because when you think about it, when it comes to him as Batman or even Bruce Wayne, it's like he plays Bruce Wayne pretty well, but when it comes to Batman, it just feels like going through the motion. It's like it's better than the previous Batmans, but then again, when compared to the newer ones, it feels like there's a whole lot more that could have been done. Next, for second best, at least for me, when it comes to ranking the Batmans, it's a hard tie between Affleck and Bale, but I'd have to say next up for me would have to be Affleck. Because he pretty much is the only reason up until Wonder Woman that saved the DC universe in a sense. He plays an older, more mature Batman. Some good fighting. He plays Bruce Wayne and Batman pretty well. You can really tell that there was commitment. There was like a surefire thing that could have worked. The only issue was the script and Warner Brothers just screwing everything up. It would have been pretty nice to see more of them. But for number one, it would have to be Christopher Bale. Because while sure the voice is a little annoying, he felt like a good Batman. His was more grounded in reality. And considering the trilogy, it felt more complete. It felt like there was more. We had his story, his struggle, his motivation, the impact of the villains in his life, the actual fight with the Joker and Bane. You could really tell that this is that he made that version of Batman more out of everything compared to the other ones, where you could say that like Keaton was more iconic back then because people regarded that one as pretty good. Affleck was there because of the DCEU controversy and the fact that he did a good performance. Clooney is a negative aspect of the Batman franchise. Whereas Bale is more, at least managed to make his Batman feel complete. It felt more like you were really living in that same world as Batman from the realistic setting. He had a good performance, good fights. Some of the time the voice got a little annoying, but it felt good. And I guess if you had to be technical and include the TV versions, I mean, sure, Adam West was it, but there was that live-action movie. But if you had to include TV Batmans, I'd say the Batman from the Gotham show would be right. Right below Keaton or right above Keaton, somewhere around there. But thank you for having me again, and see ya.
Coming in last place is Adam West, a 60s icon. Why is he in last place? I find him bland. I don't find him amusing. He's really campy. You're not supposed to treat him seriously. He has several different gadgets that conveniently saves him from death traps, like James Bond. He actually dances. His dance is called the Bat Sway. I guess he played Bruce Wayne the same way. He reprised his role in 2 recent animated movies. Yeah, I skipped them. West passed away last year from pneumonia. He'll be remembered for years to come. Not for nothing, but I liked him in Family Guy.
My God, I'm a tomato!
Coming in 5th place is George Clooney, the George Lazenby of the franchise. Clooney's a good actor, but he phoned it in here. He was a rising star at the time. He took a huge opportunity. His Batman is a bland, jokey guy. Clooney plays himself when he's Bruce Wayne. He's basically Bruce Wayne. His real personality and his playboy persona are one and the same. Everyone remembers the Bat credit card. It scarred a lot of people. I like Batman and Robin, but I haven't seen it since I was 12. I've been a Netflix member for 5 years now, and Batman and Robin was never at it. Coming in 4th place is Val Kilmer. I guess he was forgotten. Fans are mixed on him. I think he's good. His Batman is serious but humanized. He doesn't really kill anyone. Yeah, he kills Two-Face. I guess he couldn't stun him. Kilmer is wooden as Bruce. I haven't really thought about his performance until last night. Bruce is glamorous and charming but tortured. I love Batman Forever. It was honestly my favorite Batman movie when I was a kid. Coming in 3rd place is Michael Keaton, the big favorite. He was my second favorite until recently. His casting was controversial because he was a comedic actor at the time. His Batman is ruthless and insane. He can easily cross the line. He kills people, including Joker, but nobody bitched about it. Maybe some hardcore fans did back in 1989. He smirks sometimes. His noteworthy smirk was in Batman Returns. His Bruce is different from the comics. He's friendly, unassuming, and introverted. You could say he's a weirdo. He snaps once in a while.
Made mistakes. And then he had us. Lights out! Now you want to get nuts! Come on! Let's get nuts.
Coming in 2nd place is Ben Affleck, the latest actor. His casting was controversial because he wasn't a good Daredevil, and I'm sure some people felt he still wasn't a good actor. I had faith in him, and people praised him when Batman vs. Superman came out. His Batman is seasoned and cruel. He kills people. People naturally complain about it. I wasn't mad, but yeah, I prefer him not killing people. His Bruce is charming but tortured. He's still haunted by his parents' death. I'm sure that one nightmare scene traumatized a lot of kids. I think Affleck has the best Wayne smirk. Matt Reeves' Batman movie is still being developed. It's rumored to be a prequel. Coming in 1st place is Christian Bale, the only British Batman so far. Bale is the first actor to play Batman 3 times, which is noteworthy because he isn't a superhero fan. He liked some of the Batman comics, but whatever. His Batman is gritty and grounded. His costumes and gadgets are based on real tech. People naturally hate his voice. I like it, but I agree he sounds silly sometimes. He's angry and committed, but he cares about people. He even saves Coleman Reese, although he was going to sell him out. Bruce's Playboy act is very convincing. you can easily tell when he's on or off. Thanks, as always, for watching, guys. My Twitter link is down below. How do you rank the live-action Batman actors? If you want to, check out James. There's a channel link down below. Stay tuned for my Rocky review series. I'll talk to you later. Alrighty then.